Wan Plie Perda u Chief Minister Conrad ke Sangma ya Mawnongrim jong ka surok road mynta ka sngi ka khatnyo tarik agwas arjar Madan football Mawhati Pdeng.
I would like to thank God Almighty. It is because of His blessings that we are here today, that we have been able to bring this development and this very important road connectivity for the people of Mawhati and Pdeng constituency. I was made aware about the fact that this road has been neglected for many years, and I knew this for a very long time. But what I did not know was that the last time this was repaired was during late PS Sangma's time. So being here today and laying the foundation stone for this very important road makes it even more special to know that we are able to continue the work that was started by our leader, and we are able to take things forward now to a logical conclusion. This road is of great importance not only for the people of the constituency, but it is a strategic road for the entire state of Meghalaya. Through this road, we get connectivity in a much shorter way to Jagi Road and then to Upper Assam. And the fact that it's a long length of distance and time makes this road a very strategic road economically. And we know that the entire area in this region and this district has a lot of trade that they do with Jagi Road and the rest of Assam. And hence, this has been a very important and critical road. Without going much into details, as I would not be in the right position to divulge all the information, but in the coming years, then please mark my words, Jagi Road is going to be a very important location. I'm talking of 5 years to 10 years time. And when that happens, and you will remember when I say this today on why that place will be important, that this road will be even more critical for the connectivity between the state of Assam and the state of Meghalaya. And hence, realizing all these facts, we have done our best to help and to support the people of this area so that this project is initiated after a very long time. I know that there is much more to be done, but at least we have made a start. And I assure you, and this is a commitment to you, that we will complete the entire stretch of this road very soon. But while we say that, I would like to thank our Honorable MLA, who is my colleague in the cabinet, for having taken the initiative and spearheaded this entire effort to make this road a success. It took us 4.5 years to get this road sanctioned and tendered out, and today the work has been allotted. And I expect that this work will start very soon. I heard one of the ladies was mentioning it should start immediately. I can assure you that it will start immediately. because the work has already been sanctioned, already been allotted to the contractor. And I think we know who the contractor is. So we will make sure that we don't leave him and make sure that the work finishes fast and starts earliest. And so I thank the Honorable MLA for his initiative. And I thank the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister for his initiative. And thank the World Bank for this support that we have received to implement this particular project. A lot of people have been asking us why the government of Meghalaya is taking so much of funding from banks. Why 12,000 crores of externally aided projects through banks? Why should we take all this loan? I would like to take this opportunity to clarify to the people of our state that when we get externally aided projects like the one we are making now through the World Bank, 80% is grant given to the Meghalaya state. 80%. And it is only 20% that the government of Meghalaya has to pay. So there is no question of loan. Immediately 20% out of the cost of the project is paid by Meghalaya and 80% is paid by Government of India. So there is no question of any loan component. So if this project is 83 crores, then out of the 83 crores, approximately 16.6 crores is being paid by Government of Meghalaya, and the rest of the amount is being paid by Government of India. And hence, this is one of the best funding patterns that the state can get. And today, Meghalaya is one of the best performing states when it comes to externally aided projects, where we have received over 12,000 crores, the highest any state has seen. And not only have we received the highest sanction, but because of the good work and the implementation that we have done, these financial institutions have sanctioned even more money for the state of Meghalaya. And through these different projects and the funds that we got, many long pending roads and projects have been taken up. We just heard our local MLA mention that this road has been completely neglected for last 40 years. Similarly, roads like the Nongstoin-Mawhati Road has been neglected for 50 years. And for the first time, it is this MDA government that has taken up the Nongstoin-Mawhati Road also. And very soon we will be going there to lay the foundation stone for the Nongstoin-Mawhati Road also. And like these different development projects, there has been a huge expectation from our government. Huge expectation. In the last 4.5 years, we have faced a large number of challenges. A lot of people don't realize. Honorable MLA was mentioning that it took us 4.5 years to sanction this project. But I think we all are forgetting that in between, we lost 2 years because of COVID. And we couldn't do any work in 2 years. And so if you minus the 2 years from the 4.5 years, then this project has been sanctioned within 2.5 years of this working of this government. And that is the commitment and the speed at which we are working. And while we do that, I can understand that the expectations of the people goes more and more. People expect us to resolve problems that have not been resolved for decades. The people expect that what could not happen in the last 50 years must happen in the next or in this 5 years. And let me tell you, we have been working with that spirit. What could not be done in 50 years, why can't we do it in 5 years? And it is with that spirit that we have even worked on critical issues like the border dispute. A lot of people have been giving speeches criticizing this government's work in resolving the border issue. Let me tell those people, you don't understand the suffering that the people in the border area have to go through. If you want to understand the suffering of the people out there, you should go. When the Sinjuk Kirangbashnong of Ride Nongtung had met me on the 9th of August, I could almost see tears in his eyes when he mentioned to me that we have suffered for 50 years. Please find a solution for us. Those people who give lectures criticizing this government, please go and speak to Bashada. And he will tell you what suffering he goes through every day. And so we took it upon ourselves that we will find a solution to this. No matter what, we will move ahead. And in the last 8-9 months, when we started the discussion on the border dispute in the first 6 areas, even those villages, because the people's will prevailed, Assam government agreed to give those villages to Meghalaya. And therefore, I want to assure the people of Block 2 area and Block 1 area and all the 6 locations of Desh Dumria, of Bordwar, of Langpi, of Anduli, of Pisiar. These are the 6 locations that are left now. I want to assure the people of these 6 locations and the 6 areas that only after taking people into confidence, only after meeting all the stakeholders, and only after discussing with everybody, taking a common agenda forward, we will try to find the best and the most amicable solution. Because we are determined to move forward in this. And I want to send a special message to the people of this area that we will move forward in this. I was telling the people on Independence Day that there are a lot of people that criticize us. A lot of people, that's politics. And we accept it. And I was telling the public that day that I am a person who takes positive criticism in a good way. In fact, if somebody criticizes me, it makes me even want to work harder. And if I realize that what they're saying is correct, then I'm more convinced to ensure that I do what they have criticized and said that I could not do. It makes me stronger and want to do it. So I like criticism. I never take it negatively. But I know one thing for sure, which I was telling the people that day, that even the people who criticize us, even the people who don't like us, even the people who are against us, and no matter how much they may speak against us, there is one thing that they know, that if any of these problems need to be resolved, it is only this government that has done it, and only this government that can do it in the future. That belief and that faith is there even in our strongest critics, that nobody did it in the past, but somewhere in their heart, if they were to search, every single citizen in this state will have that belief and that faith that if anybody can take this state forward, if anybody can resolve the border issue, if anybody can get the 8th schedule for our languages, it is only this government that can do it. That is a kind of faith and belief that is there even in the strongest critics of this government. And that is what belief that we have put in because of the hard work that we have done, the commitment we have shown. And I assure you that this commitment and this hard work will continue even in the days to come. Our chairperson who was speaking had introduced me and mention about the fact on how different programs related to farmers has been taken up. For this government, farmers have been one of the most important segments of society for us. I heard the Mawhati Farmers Association member who had spoken and given me the memorandum. She spoke about ginger processing and how the people in this area are growing ginger and how they would like to do much more. And the reason that she has mentioned this in this meeting, I'm sure, is because she has faith. She has faith and belief that her voice will be heard. That this MDA government, which has been a farmer-centric government, will definitely do something to make a difference in her and her members' lives. And Ginger Mission has been one of the biggest missions that we have done. In the last 6 months, government has spent 32 crores in distributing different saplings of different varieties of ginger, high-yielding varieties of ginger, brought from all over the country to our farmers. And I'm sure that their group and other groups must have got benefit of that. But while we distribute these saplings of high-yielding variety, we also realize that we require processing units. And since she has mentioned this to me, let me assure her and her members that we will be providing the processing unit to your organization, to your members. We will put up a solar processing unit which will be given to the group. It is a kind of unit that we have put up for the Lakadong processing unit. We have put up 15 such units today, and they're being run by different 15 self-help groups in Luskin block. And because of that, hundreds and hundreds of our women folk today are engaged in turmeric processing. And similarly, on similar lines, we will be giving processing units for ginger also. And I can assure the honorable member from the Mawhati Farmers Association that we will definitely be giving one unit to your organization also. And therefore, similarly, we have started programs like Focus. Focus and Focus Plus is one of the biggest welfare programs in the history of Meghalaya. In fact, it is the biggest welfare program for farmers in the history of entire Northeast India, where today we are giving 10,000 rupees to farmers, 5,000 in the producer group account and 5,000 in the personal account. And this mobilization is going to give over 500 crores at the availability of our farmers and the producer groups. And I intend to continue this every year. And I was telling many people that if our producer groups use this money in a good manner, and we are able to put this 400 to 500 crores, depending of course on the number of farmers, but averaging about 450 crores, and if there are more farmers, it'll touch 500, but let's say 450 crores. If we have 450 crores in 1 year, and if our groups use this money in a judicious manner, and every year if we keep giving them 10,000 and 450 crores every year, in 10 years time, our farmers at the grassroots level in the producer group and in the personal group accounts will receive over 4,500 crores. And you can imagine this 4,500 crores being in 45,000 producer group accounts. The liquidity that will be available to the farmers, the kind of accessibility to resources that will be available. These different producer group accounts will form and become like mini banks, where your accounts can be then used by your members and loans can be taken and repaid, like self-help groups are doing. And so this entire plan and strategy for the next 10 years has been worked out. Because as the chairman of this meeting has said, if you don't have a vision and a goal, and if you don't know where we want to go, how far we want to reach, we will never be able to succeed in life. And I, for one, am a person who doesn't believe in thinking small. I plan for this state I plan for the region of Northeast, where it will be in 10 years' time, 15, 20 years' time, even 50 years' time, where I would like to see our state going. And that's the kind of thought process which has driven me and the government to come up with projects and programs like Focus and Focus Plus. Similarly, the Yes Meghalaya, Yes India program, which is a program where we engage with the youth of the state. We will be giving up to 1 lakh rupees to any youth club who registers with us. You have to register online. You have to mention the kind of activity you want to do. And we will be giving money to you to be able to do that activity, up to 1 lakh rupees per group. Today, there are 2,000 registered groups. I'm encouraging the youth to register and make it 3,000, if possible, even 5,000. And based on these registrations, we will be supporting the youth. Just about a week back, we have distributed a large number of checks to a large number of organizations from different parts of the state to do different activities. Some youth clubs are having a sports competition. Some are having a singing competition. Some plan to plant trees and do environment awareness campaign. Some want to do cultural programs. Anything that you want to do in a positive sense. We are here to support our youth. We believe in our youth. We believe that if we are able to guide you and support you and allow you to follow your dreams, we believe that we can change and we can take our state forward. Reboi district is also an aspirational district for us. And hence there is a special focus on different schemes. Whether it is the state government schemes or whether it's the schemes from central government, the Jal Jeevan Mission, the PMGSY, I'm sure you must have seen that a large push has been put in Reboi district to complete the projects on time. I'm very happy that apart from this very important road to Jagi Road, which I mentioned to you that after 10 years, Jagi Road is going to be a very, very important location. And you will know after 10 years what I mean. So this important road is going to be connecting to Jagi Road. Apart from this, because of the intervention of the Honorable MLA, Badasaket, Maulasnai Sabuda Road of 10 kilometers amounting to 18.5 crores has also been sanctioned and also work has been allotted. This work also will start very soon, and this also will be important connectivity for the people of this area. And apart from that also, many other PMGSY roads and other development roads and other development projects like school buildings, block offices, all these projects are on the pipeline. In a matter of few months, maybe a month or so, the projects for new block offices to all the 46 blocks in the state at amounting to 120 crores has been sanctioned. The tendering process is going on. I expect that all the blocks, that is Bhoirambong block here, will be getting a new building, and the work should start very soon in about a month or a month and a half's time. So friends, I don't want to take much more of your time. It's been a long day, and all of you have been very patient out here. I would like to thank all the wonderful artists. So I thank Banker for his wonderful performance, and I also thank the other artists who had come and performed out here. I would like to thank the students from the school who have sung a very beautiful welcome song. Thank you so much for warmly receiving us and singing the beautiful welcome song, and all of you who have welcomed us in such a warm manner. At the end, I just like to say that yes, in the last 4.5 years, we have taken a lot of steps forward. But I know that there is a lot more to be done. But it is with this belief and the faith in our hearts and in our minds that we will have to work together if we want to take our state forward. We'll have to be united if we have to ensure that we are able to find solutions to difficult problems in the state. And this government has shown the way and the commitment that we are serious about finding solutions to different problems. So with these few words, I once again thank the Honorable MLA, the PWD department for having organized this program. I thank all the MLAs who have attended this program today, all the MDCs who have attended this program, and all the officials who are here. I would also like to thank our ex-MLA who is here. And I think, as I said, he must be knowing who the contractor is. So I would request him, through him, that the road should start off immediately. And we should be able to see that by Christmas time, at least major part of the road where at least we level things out and get a smooth road. It may not complete because completion is 3 years time has been given, 36 months. But at least in the next 6 months, during the working season, we should be able to see a large part of this road work at least started, and we should see that the leveling can be done so that people will not have to suffer anymore. And I'm sure that under capable hands, it will happen very, very shortly. Once again, thanking all of you for coming to this meeting. I wish all of you the very best. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless our beautiful state of Meghalaya. Kublai Shibun, Mathela, and Jai Hind.